Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Hump Day. It's Wednesday, May 16th. Hope you guys are having a great day. So we are going to jump into the economic news schedule for today, and we'll start with the building permits for the month of April. We had 1.377 million on path for building permits. Forecast was supposed to dip a little bit to 1.35. It came down a little bit, but not quite to the forecast. It came down to 1.362 million. Now, both permits and starts had a slight revision to the higher side of things, so the drop looks a little bit more than what it really should have been. But in any case, they were revised a little bit higher, which can be good news. Housing news or housing starts for the month of April, we had 1.336 million for the month of March. And forecast was supposed to dip a little bit further down to 1.310, and it dipped further than that down to 1.287. Now, the big drop in this actually was on multi-units, where single families actually rose 0.1% in this case. So this still doesn't really hurt us in the sense that we're looking more for single families versus multi-units, where multi-units obviously are for people who are renting versus obviously people who are looking to purchase. So that was a good sign that people are building a little bit more in terms of single families. We also got capacity utilization went up, so we see in March it was at 77.6. It was supposed to go up to forecast at 78.4. Came in a little shy of expectations, but still upwards to 78%. And then last but not least, we got industrial production for the month of April. So March it went up 0.7%. April was supposed to go 0.6%, and it went up 0.7%, so exceeding the expectations. So overall, decent numbers here. Housing, of course, was okay, not great, but okay. Industrial side of things, manufacturing, it was actually a little bit better in those terms. Things are picking up in that area. Stock market is currently up, but since we've been kind of doing this, the Dow is kind of dipping its toe into the negative territory. We also have news on North Korea might be pulling out of talks with South Korea as well as the U.S. As they're kind of rebuffing our stance on denuclearization in the peninsula area. So that may be up in the air as of now. And of course, investors are going to see that as well. So let's take a look here at the bond market. Bond market is testing this second level of floor support. So we closed just slightly below this first level. We started the day off at that level. And right now we're kind of going back and forth. So we dipped our toes, well, not dipped our toes because it's pretty well underneath, but we got the second level here. We're down quite a bit, down about 333 basis points, but since then it will last for about a second or two, and then it's pulled back to -9 basis points. So it's testing it pretty hard today. So we'll have to kind of see if this second level of floor support can help keep us above that level. But the problem is we got yields here and they're continuing to rise. We're up another point here, so we're up to about 3.09 here. And if we don't break below this level of support, this could keep rising, which will push mortgage-backed securities even further down, which will continue the raise in interest rates. So interest rates will continue to rise as a result of that. So that's kind of where we're at. So be prepared. There could be another potential for a rate hike, or not rate hike, but lenders could price for the worst today. We got some volatility going on. That pricing could get worse again today. It could go the opposite way, as investors look for a flight to safety in terms of the North Korea situation. They could take money out of the stock market, put a mortgage-backed security. Usually something like that would help us. But as of right now, with this little, going back and forth from -9 to -33, it's kind of hard to say which way it's going to go. Sometimes it's more on based on emotion, and this could be what we're looking at today, emotion based. All right, so as of right now, rates are about the same as where we left off yesterday, but that could quickly change here this morning. All right, so that pretty much wraps things up. If you guys want to get more data, just come over to Twitter. You can find I keep updates on Twitter at Mike Bjork. Otherwise, we'll look forward to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.